Mister Cassowary by Samantha Wheeler. It wasn't long before the smell of sizzling sausages filled the air. My mouth watered. "Want to check it out?" Abby asked. "I'm starving." I looked across the road. Dad had stacked fresh white bread in piles on the small fold-out table and set out bottles of barbecue and tomato sauce. My stomach rumbled. "Race you!" shouted Abby. I took off after her, still holding my rake. We were halfway to the barbecue when someone yelled, "Watch out!" Abby and I skidded to a stop. One of the volunteers was making broad sweeping motions with her arms. "Hey, shoo! Get out! Go on, shoo!" she yelled. At first, I thought she was shouting at me. My face burnt, but then Abby tugged my arm. "Not you, silly. Behind you." I froze. An adult cassowary was striding towards us. It had lost most of its feathers and pink skin shone through in patches. It was huge, but it looked thin and hungry. "Don't run and don't look it in the eye," hissed Abby. "Just stand really, really still, otherwise..." I stood like a statue, my pulse drumming in my ears. The cassowary kept coming, placing one enormous clawed foot deliberately in front of the other. I tried to take deep breaths. It was now only 4 steps away from me and Abby. 3, 2, 1. The cassowary stood directly in front of me. It was so close I could smell its wet feathers. I held my breath and gripped the rake tightly to my chest. Despite Abby's advice, I glanced up at its face. But it wasn't looking at me. It was staring over my shoulder at something else. Someone else. 1, 2, 3. I let a shaky breath out through my nose. The cassowary walked steadily past me, but now it was headed towards the barbecue, its strange yellow and black eyes focused on Dad's back. "Dad!" I shouted. "Dad, be careful!" But Dad couldn't hear me. He continued to turn the sausages with tongs like nothing was wrong. I had to get closer.